and gentlemen, the show is about to begin.
I have a bone to pick when it comes to Madden and his selection of pitchers. One by one, they're falling by the wayside thanks to goddamn train stuff.
A lot of things got accomplished. Otani,
The Angels lead the goddamn league with injuries again.
I am beyond pissed off right now. Because the only thing I wanted to yell was, fuck! Hey, welcome into another episode of the Todd Fox Show on postgame here for the Halos in the infield. And, it is one of those games where you do want to yell, fuck! Because game one did not go the way we wanted to. Look, I had a 14-hour day today. I wanted to sleep, but I stuck it out trying to watch this game, and especially after that first inning where I was like, you know what, let me turn this game off because they're going to win, and they're going to win walking away in a laugher. They scored 3 runs off of John Gray, a pitcher that a lot of Angel fans wanted at one point, including myself. But he goes out there and he freaking just gives up 3 runs. They come through with RBIs. I'll get into the scoring real quick. Otani a double deep to center field off the center field wall. Trout and Ward would score, or Trout would go to third. Ward would score. It was 1-0, and then 2 strikeouts by Walsh and Rendon. Go figure, as they continue their cold streaks. They left runners on, but thankfully Marsh came through with a single, and you're thinking, okay, 3-0 Angels. We're in a good spot. We're going to move ahead here, and we got Noah Syndergaard on the mound, who's been rock solid. And, we're going to come out there, and we're going to get an easy victory today against Texas, because Texas is literally the second worst hitting team in all of baseball, next to Oakland, who you just spanked. You should have swept in 4, but let's just get over that already. And you're thinking, okay, you're going to beat Texas, and then, you get an easy dub here the first time out there in Texas. But then Texas proceeds to score 6 goddamn runs in the first inning, and if we would have known, because Texas is a place where you could score runs, but if look, 6 runs to me, I was like, okay, that sucks. Madden pulled Noah, and I want to see what you guys and gals think about him. Was it too early to pull the plug on Noah, or was that the appropriate thing to do with 42 pitches thrown and not 3 outs in the first inning? Was that the right thing to do? But besides that, you would think in Texas the Angels can come back against that terrible bullpen. But they made the Rangers bullpen look good. The Angels had plenty of chances. They actually out-hit the freaking Rangers. 4 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors, 7 runs, 8 hits for Oakland. And again, when we did the podcast, we previewed this series, and we said, Texas has a porous defense, and the Angels have been playing good defensively. And if anything's going to cost the Rangers in this series, besides their pitching and lack of hitting, it's going to be errors. Well, that happened the last series when they were in Texas. This series, well, the first game, the Angels unfortunately are winning the one stat you don't want to win. They're up 2-0 on the errors. Syndergaard falls to 3-2. John Gray picks up the win, his first as a Ranger. The hitting went like this. Tyler Ward with 2 hits and 5 at bats. Should have had 3 at the end, but a nice play in center field there for the Rangers. Mike Trout went 1 for 4, so he's continuing his just 250 at batting average. Same thing with Otani. They had hits in the first inning and then went cold the rest of the game, so that kind of hurts. Rendon just said, hey, you know what? You thought I was getting hot? 0 for 4. Then Jared Walsh said, well, I'll tease you a little bit. I'll get a hit and a walk, and I won't have my average dip too low. But he's been playing terrible. Still, again, no adjustments by Paul Sorrento and Jeremy Reed against these guys. Their swings are still all over the place. They're still swinging over the top of pitches. Rendon's trying to hit everything in the air. Nothing on the line drives or the other way. So you're having issues right there. Walsh isn't hitting good. Austin Romine at least got a hit today for once, so that was nice. Marsh had the big 1 hit, but that's it. He had 2 RBIs. Renifo came in with a walk in the 9th, where I'm thinking he gets on and Wade can slap one to left. You could sacrifice with Velasquez, and you have second and third with a tying run and Wade up there, but not so much. The Angels went out with a whimper in that 9th inning. They left, let's see how many runners they leave on base. I think they had more than 7 or 10 or something. Oh, they left 6 men on base tonight. Yeah, so I mean, you had a fielding throw by Rendon as an error and Walsh as well. Syndergaard, look, in games past, in years past, this is what the Angels looked like last year, where the walks got them in trouble, the hits, the 0-2 pitches. Look how many times, even Jaime in that first inning, which he allowed that big hit to surrender the final 2 runs that they picked up. It was 0-2. He was 0-2 Syndergaard on like 4 batters in that first inning, but he would hang a pitch or he would just goof around in the strike zone, but he was mostly hanging that slider and they were just slapping him for hits. So Jaime went 4 1/3. You got to be encouraged by that. Only 3 hits allowed, 4 strikeouts, 62 pitches thrown. He lowers his ERA to 1.50. Despite the shitty performance by Syndergaard, he goes 2/3 of an inning, surrenders 4 earned runs, not the 6, but surrenders 4, and his ERA only goes up to 3.60. Myers comes in for 2 innings. He did allow a home run, but other than that, he does 2 innings solid, 3 strikeouts. Bear Claw, everyone's favorite donut, goes for an inning and only pitches 1 and gets a strikeout. So he's been decent for the Angels out of the pen. Still no runs surrendered. But this was one of those games that you want to turn the page. You want to get back on the field as quickly as possible, and you hope the no-hitter kid tomorrow can just turn the page and get the Angels a W tomorrow, because you just want to get this bad taste out of your mouth. And as we're watching right now, Boston just tied it up with Houston. So if you're wondering what Houston's doing right now, it's 3-3 in the top of the 8th in Boston right now in Fenway. So hopefully the Red Sox can help us out. Red Sox are surprisingly last place. So as we get to some of the comments, we'll get into some of the stuff that's going on here, and then we'll take phone calls. We'll check in with Roger. I might have a big, exciting announcement from Roger here in a couple days. I'll let you know on that little secret. Keep watching. Martin Boylan says, what the hell happened? There was it was a tough one tonight. Troll says, Anthony Rendon effing sucks. Cattle cock sucker. Hi, everybody. So Troll's not in the greatest of mood. Mateo says the game was shit show. It was a bad game. And again, you can't blame this one on celebrating after the no-no like they tried to do the other day. Rendon nacho night for sure. You know what? Let's just check in on that before we do anything, actually, because that's a good little reminder. Let's check up on who got the order of nachos. Nacho Night presented by the absolute worst hitting instructor of all baseball, and that is Paul Sorrento. If tablets were not allowed in the clubhouse, you wouldn't know exactly what his job was. He's just sort of hanging around in the dugout, and you're like, what does he do again? And Jeremy Reed's the same thing, chasing Pokemon through the bullpen areas and the stands and everything, not even around the field. So it's like, what do those 2 players do that are dressed up like Angels players? Are they imitators? Are they impersonators? Anyway, he gives out the biggest helping of helmet nachos to the worst player on the field. It could be an Angel, it could be a road team or the opponent. But this time we're going to have to give it to Thor. Thor won this award in the first inning. Credit to Randy and Rally Chris for texting me almost at the exact same time, telling me that, hey, Nacho's award has been already, Nacho Game of the Night's already been taken by Noah Syndergaard. That is for sure. His line, once again, he didn't get charged for the 6 runs, but he got charged for 4, and he only pitched 2/3 of an inning, 42 pitches, only half of those were strikes. 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 strikeout. Nacho night exactly for Noah Syndergaard. I hate saying that, but that is the facts. Got to be calling it right down the middle. Let's see. Angel Fannin says it looked like he was weak tonight as Loki. Thor got humbled tonight, Don Hammond says. Let's see. I yelled from the land down under. I'm sure you heard it back in Cali. Oh, yeah, that's what that was. Chewy Records says Thor got lit up. He sure did. Let's see. Breeze, open mouth. Grillmaster says Willie Calhoun and Cole Calhoun are brothers. I did not know that. Only the Angels could do this. Here we go. Grillmaster overstating things. It's what is it called? It's what is it? Overthinking or God, what's that when you overthink something or not dramatic? It's a dramatic Monday. It's like, come on, guys. Appropriate thing to do is to pull him. I get it, Troll, and that was the thing. I still felt maybe he could have did a John Gray, but yeah, you're right though. 42 pitches is 42 pitches. What the fuck with the Angels lineup hitters don't hit, and plus Thor was ass tonight. Yeah, Chewy regular. They were just all out bad tonight. They put together some rallies, but they just couldn't get anything across. 6 runs isn't massive when you have the hitting the lineup that the Angels have. It's disappointing to watch today. Yes, they left a lot on the field. It feels like they left about 16 guys on base. Loki needs the DFA though. Oh, geez. Luke says yes, that's what was the right move for Madden. I don't care what anyone says. I agree. Let's see. Angels lost. Here we go. And then Martin Boylan says, anyone need a day off after today, according to Madden? You know what, Martin? You know what? I think Trout needs a day off, and Rendon, he could be nursing a swollen vagina. You never know. So he could need a night off. You never know. Angels can hit with runners. Can hit with runners in scoring position, and errors always kill the Angels. They can't hit. I think that's what you meant to put, Chewy Records. Jonah, I think, was at the game there tonight, so that must not have been fun to watch. Let's see, DFA Rendon, classic 2015 to 2021 Angels. Jonah says, you know what, and that I agree with that because that's what we've seen a lot. Here we go with the over dramatic stuff here. Grillmaster saying DFA Trout, no Ohtani. That's not going to get you any credibility. I'm just telling you that right now. That is not getting you any credibility. I don't care if you're pissed. You know, saying stuff like that is just not smart at all. Los Angeles Animals says, what an annoying game though. And bro, yeah, it is. And then Romine too is another guy that Ryu doesn't like. The guy can't hit. I like the way he calls games, but we don't need a catcher that just calls games. I mean, we could get that with Suzuki. You know, I like Wallach out there, and obviously you have to give him a day off, and it's terrible on your knees. But, you know, it used to be in baseball, a catcher would play every game, or a catcher would play 6 out of 7 days. We baby the shit out of these players, and we pay them 10 times we did their forefathers that played the game as well. My Facebook is faster than Syndergaard at Angels. Where's my contract? 24 says. I felt like leaving after the first inning. Jonah says, damn. How are the fans, by the way, in Texas? Because even though they were doing some stuff early in the game, they seem pretty bland over there. It's not the same kind of crowd or like excitement vibe. Like, do they have like a rally monkey, Jonah? Do they? I mean, I forgot to ask Fernando that when he was there in Texas. Do they have anything to pump up the crowd? Like, what's their shtick? You know what I mean? Like, they just don't. They seem pretty flat. Ace throws better than Thor. Grillmaster says. Don says yes. When we lead the league in strikeouts, as the team does, that is horrible, terrible, worst contact hitting team right now, and we got to stop with the strikeouts. And that's the thing, Don. This team's hitting a lot of home runs, but it's all or nothing, and we need to start putting the ball in play more. When you're seeing guys like Velasquez in the 9th inning just swing at a pitch to pop it up, and then he just puts his head to his side, he knows he did shit right there. He knows he did wrong. He knows he shouldn't have swung at that. He knows that's a bad form for his little body. Tyler Wade, when he's out there reaching for a ball a foot or two off the plate on the 2-strike pitch, he knows right away when he spins around, does a spin-a-rooney in the batter's box, and is like, damn, I swung that crap again. All that can be taught, and all that could be helped out if you had hitting instructors that did their job, and we don't have either one because neither one of our hitting instructors actually do their job. I don't care what anybody says. I have yet to see them do their job and help these players in game. Romine sucks ass. Jonas says 3-0 lead and couldn't get a shutdown inning. And Jack, that's what look, this team has done great so far. And they've had shutdown innings when they needed them this season. But this game reminds you of last season when you'd be like, all right, we put up a crooked number. And then Jack, with his comment right there, made total sense last year. The Angels would not put up a shutdown inning, and the other team would just go off on us and put us away. Or at least put together a couple innings of scoring. Chewy Records also says Angels need to have extra batting practice tomorrow and practice batting with runners in scoring position. Chewy, if they actually had batting practice, Madden most of the time doesn't allow these guys to have batting practice. He rather them hitting the cages. And you're not going to see where your balls go. That's what he said. But you're not going to be able to see the trajectory of where you hit things or try to go the other way. It doesn't, like, I don't care what you do in the batting cage. It does not simulate taking live action pitches or spraying the ball all over the field. Unfortunately, Angels don't do that a lot because Joe Madden thinks that that's kind of corny and out of date. So that's the problem you have. And so there you go. He had White at 0-2. He had several players, Jack, at 0-2 and lost them in that first inning. Noah had it coming after dragging everyone into social media. Oh, yeah, and he's probably getting slammed right now on social media. That's the thing. You better back it up, the shit talk you do, because social media – again, how many times have we seen someone say something racist from like 7 years ago or something that was allowed to be said 10 years ago about a certain gender or whatever, and then because it was cool back then, someone goes way back into their history because they have an axe to grind with them now, and they bring up their shit from way back then when everyone and their mama was saying it, but because that person's a public figure, then he's canceled. So, yeah, it's not the same thing with Thor, but as far as talking shit, yeah, you talk shit, it's going to stay on the internet. Is what my point was, and then someone's just going to be like, oh, remember this? So yeah, that's the problem with that. I'm saying it right now, Noah Syndergaard is not worth the money. I'll see, again, you're jumping. This is his like real first loss that he's had. This first loss wasn't even that bad. This is the first bad performance, and look at Grillmaster already wanting to cut him. It's a good goddamn thing that he is not anywhere related to the front office and the Angels. That's all I'm saying. Jim says the jinx occurred last night. Too many people popping off about the sweep. Jinx, same thing happening when we played Baltimore. Never take anything for granted in this game, Jim. That's a good point. Kyle Strange says, you know what? I'm done. DFA Grillmaster. He's got my vote tonight too. Grillmaster says Kyle had to write. Kyle had the White Claw after the game. Hold it in his bear claw. Oh, jeez. Strange move. Kyle Grillmaster says, please, Boston. Yes, Troll. We need Boston to get the W tonight, and we'll check on that one right now. Still 3-3. It's now going to the bottom of the eighth right now, so Boston has with a chance to take the lead and hopefully close it out at home. Romine sucks, Chewy Records says. Need Boston to get that W tonight. Jake Odorizzi had a major injury tonight to his for Houston. And Grillmaster, that was a guy I wanted, and fortunately we didn't get him, so I'm pretty happy about that now. These guys need rest. We can't expect them to play well without rest. Not making any excuses, but come on. Anthony Gonzalez is like, they need more days off. Yeah, what the hell was up with that lineup tonight? That was a lineup that was supposed to score runs tonight. They're just tired. You know, it's like they should have been eating their Chef Boyardee and their juice boxes and their little orange slices. They would have been fine with a day off. You know, the lineup was too good tonight. That's what it was. I watch tomorrow. Let's call up a lot of 4A guys and let's just sit Ward, Trout, Walsh, Ohtani. Like, let's sit them all because they're obviously tired, especially Rendon. That guy is exhausted. Like, he needs a canteen. Like you know those dogs that rescue people in the snow when they have that little canteen of water around their neck? Maybe Rendon needs to carry that because he's obviously tired, man. The whole team's just tired. I mean, look how many games we're into the season. I mean, my God, a marathon already. By the way, I'm super sarcastic right now. I'm tired. Kyle Strange says, learn how to use charcoal, then come talk to me, Grillmaster. Oh, shit, Kyle. Martin Boylan says, Max Scherzer was offering Texas batters a grand for every hit against Noah. Damn. Strange indeed. Kyle Grillmaster says, please, Boston cheaters, please get the W versus the Trastros. This is a strange thing to do. I'll be calm if Boston wins. The game hurts, but it won't hurt as much if Astros lose. Please, Boston win. We promise we won't take Bogarts away from you. Fuck Rendon, Troll says. No, you won't, Kyle says. And Thor, right. And then please win, Boston. You guys are all begging Boston right now. I'm a Thor loser and a Thor buttocks tonight. I'm Loki Thor just thinking about it. Oh, jeez. Jim says, jinx happened. Too many people here taking things for granted. Baltimore game to Oakland, one game at a time. Exactly, one game at a time, Jim. These games are frustrating, and these are the ones you do freaking remember. If Adele gets brought back up, or if Adele gets brought back up, Martin says. Bartolo Munoz says, over-exaggerate. There you go. It's an over-exaggeration Monday. I don't know why I couldn't say that, Bartolo. Thank you. You are big sexy right now. I am beyond pissed off right now because the only thing I want to yell is fuck. That's my line. Lost another manic Monday. Yes, Detmers tomorrow. James again with the 80s references. And then here we go with Grillmaster overstating things. Marsh 4A, Wade 4A, Squid 4A. Oh, God damn it. Kyle Strange says you'd know about Thor buttocks, Grillmaster. Detmer's gonna get crushed, Grillmaster saying. So again, why even watch, Grillmaster? I mean, why even watch? Like at least some people are like, you know what? Rally Chris is too excited. He's too pumped up. Like, it's like polar opposite. Like, it's rare when Rally Chris is like, hey, you know what? I think we're losing 2 out of 3, or we're losing 3 out of 4. He's always like, let's do this, Angels. We're going to win. We're going to be 3 out of 4. We're going to be, blah, blah. We're going to get a sweep. He's always positive. And then you got Grillmaster. Grillmaster's like, sky is falling. The guy gives up 1 run the other day in the first inning, which I believe it was Loki gave up 1 run in the first inning. On the message boards, I'm already seeing this guy sucks. DFA Lorenzen, why did we sign him? Cut him right now. He's only on a 1-year deal. I'm like, dude, it's the first effing inning. I'm glad I didn't check the message boards when Thor was sucking in the first inning, because it would have been like 2 comments by like 3 people and then 500 Grillmasters just like DFA his entire family. You know what I mean? This game will humble you quick, James says. Absolutely it will. Big 20 says, hi. What's up, Big 20? I blame Rally Chris, James says, but then he retracts. Why does Rendon need a day off? Every game we play is a day off and we lose for his loose vagina. Dude, come on. I mean, come on. You're so right, Troll. Like, stop taking goddamn days off. He doesn't need it. I mean, I'm serious. These guys are not sore. It's not late in the season. I don't care. I've heard some people, like, stick up for Madden and be like, you know what? They're going to need these games off to help preserve them for later in the season. No, they're not. They're fine. They're fine. When to have Adele going to get, or when is Adele going to get called up to the Angels? I don't know, Chewy. His mentality's got to change, and his defense, as good as he's hitting down there, he's in like 455. His pitch or his outfielding is terrible. Maybe when I say we lose, they win. Oh, geez. Then it's not going the right way, because last year, Grillmaster, that approach didn't work either. When you were saying that, hey, we're going to lose, they lost anyway. So I don't think it's happening right now. Let's see. I was trying to do homework and Grillmaster was texting me. Thor got hammered today, Grillmaster. Demetrio says the Rangers center fielder really screwed us up today. Yes, he did. Jonas says, there was it was almost empty tonight. They have some skits on the board, but nothing really tradition, to be honest. Yeah, that's why I figured Texas is just one of those franchises that just doesn't have anything going for them. At least the Pirates have the Jolly Roger. The Reds have that red dude, the mascot, the big baseball head. The Mets have the crazy Met guy. I mean, there's certain things that, most teams have to pump up their crowd. I don't see anything for the Rangers, to be honest with you. Hire Terry Bradshaw for hitting coach. Not on the Steelers, by the way. Let's see. Hopefully Reed Detmers gets the W tomorrow. Chewy says, I hope so too. This felt like last series. Lost the first game terrible. Then won the next 3. We got on we got on fire. We will be fine. You haven't lost the series in a while. That's true. You got to win the next 2 now to win this series. So hopefully the Angels can pull their heads out their ass and start hitting. Boys need a rocket after the game. Need a rocket after the game. Fans need to see a better effort than today, so I'm calling this a series win tomorrow. Wow, he's going right after him. Grillmaster thinks every time we get a runner in scoring position, he thinks it's a small ball situation. I told him not every situation is a small ball worthy. Top of the 8th, 2-2. 2 out. Yeah, we already got into that right now. Let's see, Madden would love to see where his balls go. I bet he sucked his own. Here we go. Joe Madden is out of date. I agree, Dylan. Give Paul a break. He was the Best Buy, or he was at Best Buy getting updates for the teams. iPad. He did it on his own time. Yeah, he was over there trying to get the latest additions for the iPad. Nacho practiced the art of properly spreading nachos to the perfect dip. Exactly, Bartolo. Let's see. Grillmaster says, "Is there a runner when there's a runner on third with one out and one down? Yeah, do the small ball. You should anyway, or if not, sacrifice or something." I agree with that right there, Grillmaster. I mean, you should be able to knock in a runner at third, especially a leadoff triple. I have never realized how much Mets fans have hate Syndergaard since that no-hitter post. Yeah, you know what? They take Mets fans are worse than Yankees. They take it really up the backside. Perry needs to lay down the hammer on him. He just had one bad start, bro. One bad start. We can't expect Syndergaard to be on his game every start. Every once in a while, you don't have it, which is fine. Perfectly said, Mateo. And you know what happens? I bet you anything, his next start, he does a good job. And even in this loss tonight, this wasn't a game that got away from the Angels. It wasn't 10-4. You know, like we saw like in that first series with Houston. Again, that was our worst game of the season. Was that, I think, the third game of the season where it just the bullpen let it get away and it was unattainable to come back. You literally had 8 innings to come back in this game. The bullpen kept you in it. So I don't want to say, oh, this is terrible. We got blown out. We didn't get blown out. They had their opportunities to tie this game, to scratch across a run or two, and they did. They were only down 2 runs, a bloop and a blast, and you're tied. So this was not a terrible, terrible start. It was a bad start, but, I mean, we're not going to see him go 1 inning his next start again. I mean, it's not like a trend or something. We'll be all right. It's just that this was a game that, again, your bullpen does the job. They only allow 1 run in 7 innings moving forward. You should have came back. If you have such a great offense, you should have mustered a run or 2 more to get back in the game, but they just couldn't do it. Yeah, I noticed Thor talks a lot of smack. He sure does. Grillmaster was a member of the office, or if he was a member of the office, he would be fired in 2 minutes. 310 Manuel says, what can we get for Thor, Fletcher, and Adele? She wants to trade these guys already. Thor got his ass clapped, and the haters having a field day, Dylan says. Does Grillmaster not realize his comments are a little bit too much? No, I don't think so. I knew we wouldn't sweep Texas. I said it 2 out of 3, and look what and I look like an idiot for it. Wow. You know, you didn't look. You said they were going to lose 2 out of 3. What is Manning's excuse tonight? But he is always it's always Trout's fault. You know, look, Trout again. He's not hitting exactly like he should be either. I mean, he's doing these 1-for-4s. He's been striking out a lot, so he's got to get his back going too. We need another lineup change. We probably do at this point. Rendon, the St. Bernard. There you go, Bartolome. He's coming with everything tonight. When will Fletcher come back? I'm thinking another month or so, maybe 2, because of the rehab stint that he's going to have to go back on. Grillmaster just mad because he burned his crispy socks. Yeah, I think we won't last for 162 games. I'm wrong. Let's see, Adele, no, gone. And then Sid the Kid says we need to call up Ben Dover and Me So Horny from AAA. You know what? Those guys and gals are tearing it up down there in AAA, especially Me So Horny. She's got that back going. I tell you. Troll says, all right, I'm heading out. Let's go Boston. Bye, everyone. And don't forget, fuck Rendon. All right, Troll, have a good evening. Boston has just scored 3 runs. So Boston now leads 6-3. Headed in now. Well, they're still batting in the bottom of the 8th inning, so they put up a 3 spot. So it looks good for them to close this one out over there in Boston. Texas takes at home. Texas rakes at home. They never make any game easy. Oh well, I'll be there again on Wednesday. for show day. There you go. Enjoy yourself there, Grill Master Chill brother. Rendon injured his vagina, period. That's a good one, Grill Master. Mateo says, Grill Master says he wants to lose with effort. Every loss comes with effort. Absolutely. Dylan says, yeah, I think we won't last long for 162 games. It's that fat guy's running for less than 30 seconds. Exactly. Let's see a few more comments here. I give the Angels a D+ tonight, of course. Lewis says Boston is now winning. Yes, they are up 6-3 now. That's those leprechauns eating their Lucky Charms during the game. Absolutely. Kyle Strange also saying the Red Sox are up right now. Terry Bradshaw, not from the Steelers, was the hitting coach for the Kansas City Royals, and he got fired by them today. Well, the Royals stink at hitting as well. We can't even watch a game in peace without Grillmaster ranting. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Houston lost now. Yeah, it looks like they're losing right now. Boys don't cry at Grillmaster, James says. I will say when let's see, when Heim hit that meatball off of Myers, they had the loudest fireworks, and I swear I thought there was a bombing. Oof, that's kind of scary. Let's see, those Rangers were on fire, magically delicious. EQ says, I think the Angels will take the Rangers off the scale tomorrow for today's loss, or they'll get back at him. EQ, there you go. Yeah, and I agree. I don't see them losing tomorrow. I think Detmers is going to come out there, not no-hitter status, but he's going to get a good enough start to win. I say they win like 5-3 tomorrow. We'll get a save from Rossiel. If Rossiel's able to and not so tired, and they can actually play him as a reliever, as the $58 million that they're paying him. You know, if he's not tired, you know, because, I mean, we didn't have guys like Rodriguez or Percival pitching, back-to-back games. Lord have mercy. Exactly. Bueller got shit from the Phillies. He sure did. Let's see. Rally Chris says Boston is winning the game now 6-3. Yes, we saw that. Let's see. Is anyone surprised that Renifo hasn't absolutely sucked yet? I'm kind of with you right there. Rally Chris says maybe next year Ohtani had a bad outing again against the Yankees. Oh, yeah. And he was fine after that. Good point, Rally Chris. Remember, all those media came to New York, and he went out there and he just crapped the bed. He didn't even get out of the first inning. And remember, he had a good series after that. Not good series, but he had a good season after that. Grillmaster says another game in which Sereno is the factor. Thor needs to back up his trash talk before every game, and that he lays down the hammer. Well, the thing is, Grillmaster, he did what Mark Langston said on the radio. Mark Langston said when he would go to Oakland sometimes because he had family up there, he had 2 times where he pitched in front of his family where they didn't even get in their seats yet, and he was actually pulled out of the game in the first or second inning because he was ineffective. He says that kind of happened tonight. Thor had some family there tonight, and he just wet the bed. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Bend over. Me so horny. Next thing, we will call up some Ting Wang. Stupid. It's one of those nights. It just is one of those nights. Houston, we have a problem. We need Todd Lerfonder called up. Let's see what's up with Papa Fox. What's he saying? He started watching MeTV early. He was like, I don't think they're going to come back tonight. Hey, Todd, what do you think about yesterday Pujols pitching? That was freaking hilarious when he gave up the 3-run homer and the 2-run homer. He actually thought he was going to get out of that inning without any runs scored, so it was funny to see him get a little, redemption right there. Kevin Campos says Houston is losing. Yes, they are. And how would y'all like it if to sit? Wait, how would you like to sit at a game with Grillmaster when we're losing? I wouldn't want to be there with him. Did Albert Pujols pitch better than in St. Louis than Noah Syndergaard did tonight? Ooh, that's questionable because they both gave up 4 runs. Pujols gave up 4 runs, but he did get 3 outs. So in actuality, if you want to count it or weigh it, I think he did pitch a little bit better than our boy Syndergaard. At least he got out of the inning. Let's see. Rendon should go to Tampon Bay. It would fit him. I get it. As long as Houston loses, all good, because we won't be no ground. We won't lose any ground in the division. See, even Rossiel isn't perfect. If he had 2 blown saves, he would have bounced back. I agree right there. The media in New York is worse than me on Manico Monday. Well, you know what? They kind of are, but not as bad, because I don't think they go against people and try to DFA everybody. I guess Thor's family should not have shown up. I guess, geez. Yeah, I agree. Thor needs to call up Captain America for some help. He sure does. Let's call up E.T. Or extra testicle. Jeez. Let's see. Talk to me. Freaking mathematic. You come out of nowhere all the time. We need to call up Mike Hunt. Okay. Let's go. Let's go to the phone calls, man, because these jokes are like dad jokes, and I'm loving them, and they're like old school. They're the kind that you call in, or that the Simpsons, when they were cool, you used to see Bart do when he'd call in to Moe's Tavern. So yeah, those are awesome. If you guys want to call in, get some phone calls in. It's 714-912-2877. Actually, wait. I got something for you.
Hey, what's up, Halo Nation? It's Roger Lodge from the Sports Lodge on Angels Radio.
Sorry, Roger. This is my show now. Hey, guys, it's Roger Lodge. I just wanted to come in and tell you, look, it's frustrating, okay? Just chalk this one up to, if you were a man and you were ready to have some nice romantic blind date time with your official blind date on one of those blind dates that actually goes good, and you're ready to rock and roll, and you just can't get it going. You just can't get to second base. You know, you just can't finalize things. You just can't get it going. You can't get it up. You can't just be thinking of Ohtani. And you just can't get anywhere to where you could just be stiff and ready to perform. And I think that's what happened tonight. Thor was as soft as a Wetzel's pretzel before it actually hardens into a pretzel and it's just doughy. That's how he was tonight. Thor was doughy like a Wetzel pretzel before it's baked. And you know what happened tonight? He just did not have it at all, and the blind date fizzled out, and there is no second date for you, Thor, for tonight in Texas, because you just didn't have it. And you know what? We're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about Ohtani. Oh, he's going off the wall. The base of the wall, the backside. And then we're going to give out awards, and we're going to talk about UCLA basketball. We're going to talk about mass shootings, politics, CNN, and we're going to talk about everything else before we start playing some more Ohtani highlights. And then we're going to get stiff as a board, and we're going to be a Wetzel pretzel. So check in with Roger Lodge. Uh-oh. It's the Halo Honk line.
Hey, it's Mike Hunt here.
It's Mike Hunt. What school do you go to, Mike Hunt?
I go to Roger Lodge High School Academy, class of 2020.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know they named a school after me.
I know, I didn't either.
Wow, interesting. So, what? First off, it's almost half Christmas. How would you like to sit on my lap, young man? What would you want for Christmas?
A win.
I can't give you that, but I'll tell you what pops up later.
So what's going on?
Man.
How'd you enjoy the game?
Oh man, that was. I mean, first of all, shoot, we got 3 runs. That was great. And then I don't know what happened to Noah. I mean, dude he just fell off. I mean, he was throwing like, low 90s, just throwing it like, I don't know, wherever. And it just seemed like he just wasn't having the night. And I mean, I don't know what happened, but it was just tough to watch. And I mean, Texas again, they were raking it. I mean, they made solid contact all night, and yeah, it was hard to watch.
It was. I mean, when he had him 0-2, he had several hitters 0-2, couldn't put him away.
Oh yeah.
And
I mean, he went 0-2, and then he would go, 3-2, walk him, 2 strikes, walk him, just solid contact. I mean, he just, I don't know. I hope he gets better, but I don't know. I mean, his last start was kind of shaky, but yeah, this one was awful.
And if I was in the press conference with Joe after this, I'd be like, okay, when you pulled Noah in the first inning and you threw Jaime in there, I was fully expecting you to have Jaime walk the first 2 guys on purpose. That way that could motivate the offense to come back. Remember? Because it worked the first time.
Yeah.
So
and I think the same thing happened with him. He had 2 strikes, and then White just ropes a single to left field, and I knew, oh my gosh. I mean, but luckily, he pitched 4 1/3 after that, scoreless. That was good. I mean, the bullpen did great, but yeah, those 6 runs, I mean, they cost us. We left so many guys on base too, so that was awful to see. I hope we turn it around with Reed, but yeah, this was not our night.
yeah,
I
exactly.
already called it too. I said Noah's our Nacho Night player. I mean, I thought it would be him or then Joe Madden, and then I saw Mike Myers. He came in. I said, dude, I guarantee you he'll throw a meatball and what do you know? Chaim hits one, and I just left the game after that. That was it.
Yeah, it was one of those ones where like you didn't want to turn it off and then come back later and be like, damn, they came back, because I kept feeling that. I was like, dude, they're going to come back. There's too much time left in this game.
I was hesitant. I was like, you know what, maybe I'll stay here for a bit, and then he hits that one. I was like, yeah, that's it for me, 7-4. But I'll be there again on Wednesday, so hopefully, Shohei deals that night. But yeah, not our night. Hopefully, I think Boston won, right? But I think Seattle lost, Oakland lost. So
Twins.
Not the worst thing for the standings, but still, we should beat the Rangers.
What's crazy, we're in May, and the only game that really matters right now, at least in the standings, because we're ahead of everyone else by so much, is the Boston game right now. So Boston's one out away from getting the win. So they'll hold.
Nice.
Yeah, they'll hold on, and we'll just stay tied.
Right. Then that still puts us. I think we're tied, but they have a better percentage, I think. So we're still down in that sense. But again, not the worst thing. It just sucks to go there and watch them lose. But hopefully, Wednesday we'll do better then. And but yeah, love the show. Good thing I called and just give you my 2 cents there. But yeah, I think the Ranger fans they're not like fully in. They're just like on their phones all during the whole game. It was pretty empty there too. I sat there in the nosebleeds. No one was there. It was pretty sad. Like first week of baseball, that they were all there. Since then, like no one's there anymore.
Well, they don't really have a put together team, and there's not much to do in Arlington, so it's more of a thing to do over there than it is actually like a passion. Basically,
Simeon is horrible. He's batting 160. 7-year deal. Seager's all right, but man, they just, right now he's not doing good. He's not worth that money.
They should have went out and got pitching. That's the thing they should have did. Didn't do it.
Just like us, but now we'll sign, Rendon to a 7-year deal and watch him, just sit every day.
Well, you know what? That was an Epler deal, and I love that Perry's cleaning out the Epler trash. He got rid of Upton, he got rid of Pujols. Pujols was before Epler, but that was Dipoto. But he's gotten rid of a lot of the trash that was there, and we got young pitching coming up. So
he's
I'm
done a
happy
great
about
job
that.
so far.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll enjoy the game.
Man. Well, yeah. Thank you for having me, and I'll be yours.
Yeah, call in whenever, man. All right, Jonah.
All right, man. Thank you.
Later. All right, that was Jonah from Texas. He was at the game there today. Let's see. Tough game for the Halos tonight. Good thing that Houston is losing tonight, Matt Bedingo says. Rally Chris's last year, this outing for Ohtani Game 7. Oh, yeah, he wanted to be DFA'd. I read that one already. Let's see. James hasn't been doing pregame shows. He actually did today's. He's been a little busy. They've been working him like crazy. Jim says extra desserts on the 260 buffet for Grill Master if he's coming. Yeah, you know what? Hook him up. Maybe that'll calm him down, Jim. Let's see. Now he's tweaking. Oh, geez. Ronan says. James says, just did one today. He did. 24 says, as long as the Stros lose, I'm not that depressed. And I believe it just went final. So the Stros do lose tonight, 6-3. Matty V, as the Cursed Grill Master says, we need to call Mo Lester. Mo Lester, Ronan, is a good pitcher from the left side. he has very good hands. And, he loves to play with balls. Let's see. Also, we have El Caballo Blanco. It's for Boston. Is Seymour Butts there? You know, Seymour Butts is a crafty veteran, James, but I think he's past his prime. So, yeah, but good call on that one. Let's call up Filling and Mo Taste for the toaster. Okay. Todd Lodge, did you just pass a stone when you grunted Otani? It felt like my throat did. 714 tickets, 714 tickets, 714 tickets. Call today, go tonight. Dude, I might actually have the real Roger Lodge. That's what I was going to say earlier. I might have Roger Lodge available. I might have tricked him into something. So I'm fingers crossed that my plan works. My evil plan works, because if it works, I'm going to have some fun with the audio that I get.
This is the Halo Honk line.
Hi, my name is Matthew Lodge. I am the long-lost son of Roger.
Home of the Tampons is your high school, right, kiddo?
I believe that my high school's home is the Bishops.
Did you ride your bike, your little tricycle, the pink one, with a banana seat all the way down Catella to the home of the Tampons?
I believe it's home of the Bishops, and I believe that my bicycle was actually red like Angels red, and I rode it down Lincoln Avenue, not Catella.
Oh, I could have swore I saw a little pink tricycle with a guy with a sausage backpack that says Grill Master riding to the home of the Tampons. But maybe that was just me. That was my blind date vision, because I was thinking of John Stamos.
You were indeed thinking of John Stamos, my friend, in the 600 level of Angel Stadium.
And who, Grill Master, won the John Stamos Award tonight, in your opinion?
For this game, the Stamos Award, I got to give it to Jaime.
Okay, for hanging in there.
I'm giving it to Jaime Barria for his 4 1/3 innings of relief. If you exclude the 2 runs, those, I think, by the way, do go to Syndergaard because the runners were his property. If you exclude that, Jaime pitched perfect baseball.
Exactly. He just hung one on 0-2. He had him 0-2 as well.
Yeah, so that's my Stamos Award.
Okay. Well, you're getting slammed today, dude. On here on these comments, man. You gotta tone it back. You can't DFA everybody. Remember, this is a first place team. It's not the Rangers.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, so I'll say this.
Okay.
I am better right now because Houston has officially lost to Boston.
Okay.
My rule is if Houston loses, it's all a wash.
Okay.
All upset is a wash.
I respect that.
And that is what has happened tonight with Houston losing and Hector Neris finally blowing a game out of the bullpen for Houston. That guy had a .54 ERA.
Yeah. Yep, they got some good pitching over there.
And I always remembered Neris in the Phillies shitting the bed every time he had an appearance in the 8th inning.
Change of scenery. Sometimes that does it for guys in a positive way or a negative way. And for him, it's positive.
Yes, but tonight, Neris, the story, of course, in that game was Trevor tying the game. Sorry. And then the other guys factoring in as well, JD and Xander, future Angel.
There you go.
I'll say this. The crazy names, those are great. So I'm actually quoting Colin Mockery from Whose Line Is It Anyway when I did the West Filling Motes was my comment.
Okay.
But I'll throw in and then the some team one, I heard that was part of a really dirty joke that I looked up many years ago. But I got one more.
What?
Let's call up to the roster Oh.
Dr-
I gotta think of a
drum
good
roll.
one.
You're yawning on the phone, man.
Sorry. Welcome. No, let's call up Scott to get that rash checked out, Rendon.
Scott did get. You got to come with it, man. I think you just gave up a 3-run homer. All right, Grill Master.
Dang it. We got to rebound tomorrow. My video has us winning tomorrow against Taylor Hearn.
Okay.
I had us winning this game. We lost. I have us winning tomorrow. We lost. But I have us losing game 3 with Ohtani on the mound.
All right, well, I'm going to give you the golden sausage if we don't get that right. All right, Grill Master, have a
What do
good
you
night,
mean by
man.
that?
You'll have to find out. That was Grill Master. Demetrio says, I'm trying to work out, and y'all keep dropping those funny-ass names. Let's see. Why are we so upset about losing to Texas? They are still yes, Mateo, we know, but they're Texas. They're a Texas Major League team. They care as much as their fans do. The time with the Astros loss, we lose. Damn, Dylan says. Also, I'm not up at Grillmaster. Let's see. I'm not upset either, or he says he's not upset. I'm not upset, Bedingo. Let's see. That's it. The Astros have lost. Let's see. Yo, the Angels fan page. What is up, the Angels fan page? Jim Hoyt says, got to start throwing or thinking how are we going to do, let's see, incorporating or start incorporating the Angel cowbell into the show. Oh, geez, that's going to be crazy, dude. I do have to give you a cowbell and a hat at some point here this season. Smurfs lead the D-bags of Arizona. And that just goes to show you, too. Yesterday, I mean, they could have had a perfect Sunday, and the freaking Phils blow it. They had a 4-1 lead. In this game, too, what always happens when I watch Dodger games when they're at home, the opposing team always scores first, a couple runs, and you're thinking, oh, they're going to blast them. And then they don't score for the rest of the game. The Dodgers put up a crooked spot, and the game's over. Let's see. Glad Houston lost, Don says. Let's see. All my homies hate Grillmaster, Jonas says. Molester is handy. Let's see. Let's talk. Dick goes in you. That's a French guy, right? That's a screw Matt Vagisil. Jacob says, God. Oh, man. Let's see. Roger Lodge would kick Grillmaster off the phone. Dude, he would get him off the phone in the first 30 seconds. We need to call up Wilma Dickfit. Let's see. Papa Woody is doing good. Yeah, Papa Woody's coming. He's coming up pretty quick. He sure is. I saw that too, Todd Lodge. What happened to your lips? I don't. I don't know about that, man. I think Ronan, you're going down Grillmaster's route right there. DFA Grillmaster and his family. Oh, jeez. What up? What do you call a lesbian dinosaur? Lick a lot of boots. I thought you were going to say Lickosaurus. Don't know why, but the game felt like a buttercup. It did feel like a buttercup. 2 minutes was up, and the call, Jacob says, TikTok. Damn, you guys are crazy. Let's see, call up Rojas. Someone play Jeopardy music. I'm falling asleep with Grillmaster on the phone. Fuck. Wayne says DFA Grillmasters for watching Doctor Strange instead of watching Detmer's no-hitter. Oh, that was JT actually that went to that one, the game right there, Wayne. It wasn't Grillmaster. The Halo Realm says, I'm in love with my wife's sister. Help me. Oh, jeez. Keep it in your pants, man. Grillmaster gets the golden sausage, of course. Grillmaster is on. Time for some Z's. Let's see. We need to call Grillmaster Bates. My sausage is golden. Grill masturbator. Thanks for the compliment. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Justin Howard says, I'm going to the game on June 11th, my birthday, when the City Connect uniforms come out. Yeah, I want to see what those look like, Justin. Never expect the Phillies pen to be good. No cowbell, James is saying. He doesn't want that part of the show. That's what Philadelphia sports stereotypes. Let's go Smurfs, Mac Bedingo says. Let's not. He hurt, I think, because he would be up here anyway. Yes, someone call up Harry Dick. Again, I don't know if there's a grooming to be done on this team, but Harry's got to, keep a cleanly shaven because no one likes a hairy dick. So, I mean, like if he's able to be maybe he goes like me, goes bald, I think that might work because the less hair, the better. That's been my motto. You're the only one, Mateo. I say I don't watch Doctor Strange movies, probably because they sucked. Sorry, Grillmaster. JT needs to be grilled for watching Doctor Strange. Yeah, he does. Let's see. Halo Realm says Erica, Alex Curry, Rachel, Luba, fuck, Mary, kill. Whoa. Okay. Let's see. Alex Curry is married, and I just look again. I've given my take about Alex Curry. She's beautiful. I love that smile, but she smiles like 100% of the time. I'm pretty sure someone close to her dies, and she's at the funeral just smiling and taking an Instagram picture. I can't do that. That's too happy for me. So I think I would have to. She would have to be the kill. I think I would go with Erica, Mary, and Rachel the F. So that would be mine right there. See, maybe we call up Dick Trickle instead. Well, we had dick pics here. Dustin says the less hair is better. That's what she said. Exactly. No, I mean, this isn't the 1970s and 80s where the porns, like they had it was just like a fur patch. You're like, are they having sex or is that like some sort of like crazy like black panties that they're wearing? It looked more like something out of the what's that called? I don't know what I'm thinking right now. I'm really tired. Let's see. You guys like Patrick O'Neal? He's been calling games for the last 3 weeks. I'm tired of him. He's been a little on my nerves, Mateo, because he did open his mouth way too much trying to jinx. I mean, he tried everything to jinx Detmers, and then he does say some pretty stupid stuff. Like, I mean, he calls a good game, I think, but he does say some stupid stuff sometimes where I'm like, like really? Let's see. Leaf says, not sure if y'all have heard about this, but let's see. There was a massive card scam that just happened. Avoid platinum card breaks at all costs. You know what, Leaf? Never, ever, because a lot of my friends have been getting hacked, especially James and a few of my other friends on Facebook and Instagram as well. Do not click on any link that you see on social media, especially one that comes to your message. Do not click on it. So unless it's a baseball one from a trusted source and that's what you're into, I wouldn't click on anything that looks like anywhere shady, that doesn't look like a trusted website, or if it's straight from TikTok. You're getting scams out there where they're sending emails to you saying, hey, your Facebook has been compromised by Meta, but it's not the official Facebook. They're trying to make it like it's a Meta thing because you know how you change the name over. I mean, there's a lot of scams going out there. So please be careful with your own information. Leaf, that's a PSA, so I'll just further that. Jacob says, I'm tired of Grillmaster days. I gotta go bald. Balding men make the best lovers. How would you know, Grillmaster? How would you know? We need Barry McCockinator. Marty's just laughing. Jacking off is crushing it in AA. Yeah, but I mean, he starts fast and then he finishes fast. You want him to start strong and prolong things as much as he can to the end of the game, but he kind of finishes early. So once he's able to last longer in games, I'm sure jacking off is going to do great in the league. But right now, he just doesn't have it. You know what I mean? He lets loose too early. Let's see. If Lauren Garner was an option, it would be tougher. Less hair, so shave Marsh, Walsh, and Redone. Hey, if it helps him to hit, why not, Jim? Did Matty V get fired or something? No, the problem is he sucks really bad at remotes. So you want him to be in studio, but he has a contract that the remote thing was going to work for him, doing it from a truck and not having to be in the stadium. But the fact that now he has to travel to some of these games, it's not exactly working out with his everyday MLB stuff and ESPN kind of stuff. He does a lot of side work too. So I think we're going to see less and less of Matty Matt. That experiment might have went out the window. Again, he would be great if he was our full-time commentator with Gooby, but it's just not going to happen, I think. Herman Moans is also raking, or don't give out your password. That's always good, Matt. Do you know there was an NBA player in the 70s named Chubby Cox? James coming with a fire. Chubby Cox. Imagine his nickname. I mean, his nickname is his name. That's his nickname. Yeah, it don't affect me, but still irritates the crap out of me as far as him getting. Yeah, I get that too. Mike Litteris MVP. Ron Tugnut. I remember that goalie from the Ducks. I remember that grill master. I do. I looked it up and they were brothers. Mateo, holy crap, I'm bald. Jim says, finishing fast pisses off the ladies. Yes, it does, Justin. Is that a real name? Frank Lee in low A. Don't give a damn. Todd, Mike has a brother killing it in single A. York Hunt. Oh, yeah, he does. He does. Mike and York are great players. Grillmaster can put a crispy socks on this head to cover his mouth so he can't hear DFA or anything negative from his mouth. Wow, really, Rally Chris coming with the insults, but. That just reminds me of what Terry says, though, on AM 830. You could put a halo over this one. Like, if they lost the game, I can imagine Grillmaster going, you can put a crispy sock over this one. Angels lose. I mean, that would be his thing. I think that would work really good for him. Let's see. And her red lipstick, Grillmaster. Oh, Matt Bedingo's a fan, too. Matty V doesn't do ESPN anymore. Oh, he doesn't. Carl Ravridge and Eddie Perez. That's how much I don't watch ESPN, Mateo. I haven't watched them since they went all stupid with their programming. So I don't even watch Sunday Night Baseball because, A, the Angels are never on Sunday Night Baseball, and their presentation of Sunday Night Baseball sucks anyway. So, yeah, I wouldn't know. I thought he was still on Sunday Night Baseball. Let's see. Did Big Hammer win his contest? Jacob, he was on here for like a half second, and he never, he said hi, but he didn't tell us if he won or not. Rachel Luba, my dear God. It's been a minute since Matty V called a game, and it sure has. Did you see Albert Pujols pitch yesterday? Yes, I did, Justin. He was trash. Almost as bad as Thor today. We get one loss in Texas, and it's Genitalia talk post game. Yeah, Jim, it's one of those hey, we have to just be laugh this one off. So maybe that's how it goes. Never a dull moment here. That's true, Marty. Anthony says Seahawks should pick up Drew Brees. I got a rumor about that today, and I wouldn't be opposed to that. Right now, it would take Peyton Manning over Geno Smith and Drew Lock. I'm just saying, the Peyton Manning now. The big 6-head, 4-head, right now as he is right now, I would take him over those two losers. Poop holes. What shit on the mound? That's your funniest comment. Holden what? Holden Tuttocks. It's a trade. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. No, I'm not a fan of Lauren Gardner. Only Lauren Shehadi, Kelly Nash, and Heidi Watney. I know Heidi Watney. I'm not familiar with the other two. And Lauren, I know those two. Rachel Lube, my dick. Oh my God. Same as Mike Hushi. That's a cousin, Jonah. That's a cousin. I don't think they're on the same team anymore. But those two work as a tandem, Mike and York. But we'll have to see how they do when they reach the majors. So let's see. Kelly Nash is married to Dallas Keuchel, by the way. Oh, really? Rendon will be an all-star. Jacob, I'm really, really thinking that is a sarcastic comment right there. Let's see. I think we'll end it there since we got into a lot of genitalia jokes. I think Jim called it down the middle right there. I needed a laugh. I was tired. It's been a long day. 14-hour day. So let's see. I haven't been following the Angels lately because the Warriors are distracting. Well, they might not be distracting for very much longer. I'm not a basketball fan anymore, but I would like to see, Luka get a title. So we'll see. You think Chase Silsleth gets a starting spot? Well, Justin, he's getting another start. So we'll see if he's anywhere close to what he was. He might just earn his way or push his way into the freaking lineup. Let's see. Gabe Itch is slumping with the 66ers. Heidi Watney wears sleeveless shirts in the rain on the MLB show. I'm glad you noticed that, Mathematic. We can still win the series. Yes, we can. We got to come back and take these next 2 games. Mathematic says, Todd, I graduate in 2 weeks. Now, here's the question, Mathematic. Can you have the balls to post a picture of you in a graduation uniform? We all want to see what you look like, Mathematic. We want to see what the little troll looks like. No, I'm just kidding. You're a cool cat, man. So congratulations. In 2 weeks, man, do your thing. You don't have to post a picture, but I'm sure you're going to talk about my lips at some point, and I'll allow it as long as you graduate. So I'll promise you that, my son, is, you graduate, you get to talk about my lips. See, he says talk toddy to me. There, see? Jeez. Where is it? The 69ers. Good one, Monty. Let's see. Yeah, I know Grillmaster still like to watch her on Quick Pitch. I'm sure you do, buddy. Mapadingo says, let's go Mavericks. I like Heidi, but Gardner were with her leather dress. See, man, you guys are going all in detail tonight. See, I also graduate in 2 weeks. Yes, Mateo, I saw that you were at prom. That flashed up on our thing, so congratulations as well. I hope you had fun. I know Mathematic was asking me, hey, man, where do you get a suit from? I'm like, a Tux place. Rent one. I'm like, 3 suits for $129. See, I will post a picture of my cap and gown. There you go. Yes, please do that. And we'll and tag us on Halos in the Infield, and we'll post that on our story because that's cool. You guys are all graduating, moving to a different plan in life, as life will now get harder and won't be as easy as you guys think. But I think you guys are all up for it, and you guys got a good future ahead of you. So keep like Sammy Sosa says, keep it to continue, and you guys will be all right. So everyone, have a good night. I'm tired as well. Jonah says he's tired. Wayne says, I feel better about Thor's 1 year deal after tonight. And let's see, proms, but did he score? Jim says, Jim wants to know, did you score? And then Grillmaster's like, I have a girlfriend. And then Jacob's like, these guys don't score. Jeez. This is going to go on and on. All right, guys, have a good night, and let's get a W tomorrow. This one was bad, so